Hey guys, it's time for another episode of Condemned Criminal Origins. This time we're gonna do Chapter 5. I believe last time we finished up the level by riding on the subway to, we were headed for crappy part of town. Apparently there's a department store where the killer gets his, mannequins that he uses to stage his crime scenes. And we're gonna go to that department store and look for more clues. So, I remember this level being one of the cooler ones in this game, or at least I found it to be one of the more interesting ones. So, let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Thomas, it's Farrell. Running from the Bureau will do no good. You know we'll find you eventually. Look, I understand. The caseload became too much. You weren't solving cases like you used to. You're talented, high-strung. You snapped. It happens sometimes.
Look, I did not snap. Someone else killed those policemen. It looks like it might have been the matchmaker.
With your gun? That seems unlikely, doesn't it? We have psychiatric staff that can help you sort things out.
With all due respect, I don't need a shrink.
Maybe you do need a shrink.
I don't know, maybe I have gone crazy.
Exactly. Imagining some weird guy with like braces.
Look, Farrell.
This isn't Farrell. It's Malcolm Van Horn. Has your boss been bothering you?
Yes.
To be expected. They're not going to let this drop. You must continue with your investigation. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes. I mean, no. What do you want from me, Malcolm? What's going on?
Going on? You're being investigated by the FBI for the murder of 2 police officers. That's what's going on. You will be tested, Thomas. Of that you can be sure. I must go.
Alright, now that we've got that bit of story over with, it seems like the FBI still is thinking, oh, this guy's crazy. He shot these cops and now he's on the run. He's like, I'm not crazy. But from what we see, it seems like maybe they're not too far off the mark here. So yeah, this level is kind of a department store filled with mannequins all over the place. And as we all know, mannequins are pretty creepy when used correctly. So the reason I thought that this level was pretty cool at the time was that back in like 2005 or whenever this game first came out, the whole mannequins thing hadn't really been used that much in video games yet. So it still had that kind of creepy novelty to it. It hadn't become too cliche yet. So yeah, when something is still kind of fresh, that usually helps it to be more effective and well received. But if you're viewing this in a modern context, you may not find it as cool as it was back then, because Because you'll just be like, yeah, I've seen all this shit before. But still. Hurt someone. Not quite sure where, though. Well, there's a guy up there. Man, I keep hearing these enemies running around breathing. Leave. What? Okay. That looked like a mannequin walking around like he wasn't a mannequin at all, like he was just a man. Oh, there's a guy around that corner. So, I guess I'm, so far on top of my game. That's good. Hopefully we won't have to, jeez. We won't have to, replay too many sections in this level, but, who knows? They sometimes like to throw some shit at you, so... Maybe there'll be a room with like 5 dudes with guns. Shit. Okay. So there's a guy with a gun somewhere around here. Do not want to mess with him. I see you, asshole. Can't really do anything, though. Alright, I'll go this way. It looks like I'm supposed to go this way. Is that also a mannequin lady? Yeah, so be prepared to see a lot of mannequins. I guess some of them moving. I feel like when you see the mannequins running around, that kinda...
What are you doing here?
Fuck! Damn. I mean, I saw the gun in her hand. I should have known that was gonna happen. So, I'll chalk that up to stupidity on my part. Okay, he's got no arms. Got some gentlemen conducting some business meetings here. As you were, gentlemen. Oh, one of those was a man. I see you, guy. Oh shit. Why are they walking around like I can't see them? So there was another guy somewhere around here. Yeah, so yeah, basically the gimmick of this level is you can't trust that all the mannequins you see are in fact mannequins and not enemies. So this generally leads to situations like almost happened to me right here. I kind of, I guess, ruined it by being too perceptive with regard to the people. But yeah, basically you're supposed to like walk by them because they're mannequins, and then you turn around and oh, they've moved. The mannequin isn't where it used to be, and it's been used a lot in different games over time. It's, I mean, still used in modern games even. Like, the last game I can think of that used the mannequins that move around gimmick is Resident Evil 7, which just came out, you know, like last year or so. So it's sort of become more commonplace over time, and even, like I said before, a cliche. But at the time this game came out, it was still like pretty cool and novel. So yeah, I remember thinking this level was really cool at the time.
Ready when you are.
Man, I'm still paranoid about these mannequins though. Like even when I know what's going on, I still feel like they're gonna turn around and be enemies. Well, maybe that was part of the gimmick of the level, is like you see some of the enemies, some of the mannequins are enemies, and then that makes you question like every mannequin in the entire level. So I don't know if I'm supposed to just walk through the level like following a trail of something here, or if I'm looking for a specific... Oh, maybe this hand. And I'm blind.
Image received. Right-handed print, missing the right index finger. This matches what we got from the crime scene. I processed all the prints. And Thomas, the print you got from the tape recorder at the metro station isn't on this hand.
I don't get it. What does that mean?
I'm not sure. I'm just saying that the print from the tape recorder wasn't made by the same hand.
In that vision, it looked like some dude got his brains splattered all over this wall, but there is no brains now. Oh, someone tried to clean up the brains.
Give me a sec. Blood droplet size and dispersal pattern indicate victim sustained a heavy blow. Height of blood on wall indicates it's possibly a head wound.
So we're just gonna pretend we didn't see that lady in here? Like, she could have easily just run up and killed me while I had the phone in my hand. The game doesn't really let you interrupt that sort of thing. Oh, nice. So I only had 2 bullets in that pistol, since shotgun also has 2 bullets. May as well grab the thing that packs a bigger punch. Although the range is limited, well, she wasn't trying to hurt me. I kind of feel like a dick now for kicking her down the stairs like that. But I've been hurt by women before. Mainly the one that looked just like this lady that just shot me like 6 times less than 10 minutes ago. So we got these assholes. I don't trust any of you guys. Oh. Yeah, that might be, that works. So now I know I can kick these mannequins and kick them until their head flies off, and then that's how I know they're not secretly a man. So it says use the laser to follow the drag marks on the floor, but honestly, the levels are pretty linear, so do I really need the laser? I feel like if I just go the only way I can go, I will end up where I need to be. Is that too cynical? Hey, you asshole. Stop lunging at me. Alright, I was trying to save my ammo, but he kept like grabbing me and it wasn't really working out too well, so there was a health station somewhere back here. So I'll learn from that mistake. Don't try to fuck around, just kill the enemies the way you're supposed to. And yeah, let's just try to make some progress here. I have this like uncontrollable urge to explore, like even if I don't really think there's gonna be anything. I want to like go down the wrong path, see if there is something there, just in case. Like, a lot of games do have secrets in places like that, so I have gamer instinct to search stuff like that. But in this game, it really ends up feeling like you're wasting time. And I value your time, just like I value my own time. So I'm trying not to really waste too much time. I'm not seeing any trail here. Well, I know where this, I know where this sledgehammer gets used. I don't like to use the sledgehammer to fight, as I've said numerous times. So... yeah, so I knew something was off about that guy. I didn't remember there being a guy there. But now I'm kind of paranoid. Fuck! Where'd you come from, asshole? That's what you get for scaring me. So yeah, I mean, if you're not if you're not especially alert, like if you let your guard down, it's easy to still get startled, because they do like to hide around corners. Another sledgehammer. You just can't let me get rid of this stupid sledgehammer, huh? Alright. Fine. I'll keep it. Ah, jeez. I hate it when they use guns against me, just 'cause there's really nothing you can do against guns unless you have a gun in this game. But the game is actually kind of decent about usually giving you like guns when you're gonna fight people with guns. It's just often they're hidden like slightly to the side where you know, if you know that they're there, then like if you die and reload from the checkpoint, then you can run to where you found the gun before you died and then just do it properly the second time. But I find that I often just like I did there, find the gun after you already fought the guy. So jeez. Was it just playing the sounds of him reloading that gun after he threw the gun away and I was killing him already? I got one bullet left. How much does this have? Did it count as him reload? Yep. It reloaded his gun after I was killing him somehow. But, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna look a gift gun in the mouth. Especially because never look a gun in the barrel. That's just poor gun safety technique. Or wait, which way did it happen? Well, there's only one way the game's gonna let me go, so. Is that you? Is that same lady that was shooting me before? Now she's throwing shit down at me. This lady has got issues. Oh, looked like that guy had a gun. That lady, I think, had the sledgehammer. Thought for sure one of them was gonna get me before I was able to dispatch them. Oh, there's a gun here. I'll have to come back for that. If I don't remember to do that, then somebody should roast me in the comments. Gotta say, the birds are pretty, like, obviously placed. Like, it's pretty easy to find, like, most of them. Maybe not all of them, but usually you can get, like, 80% of them without really even trying too hard. Like I did have a gun. Might not even actually need to go back for that handgun all the way back there if, like, they're just giving me guns on the regular like this. What is this? A fucking boy band singing about the hole? Well, to some degree, I guess that's what all boy bands are really singing about. Different kind of hole, though. Um, I guess they didn't like that joke I made at their expense, huh? Guys, come on. We're all bros here, right? It's cool. Oh, another you got backup, huh? Alright, I see you're trying to, tell me to get out of your neighborhood. I know when to take a hint. Sorry I bothered you, guys. Alright, so this is where we live now. Can't get back up. What the hell is going on here? I hate this filter on the screen. And this sound. That like an actual person who got like caught up in the wires. Sucks for him. Wonder if I can go around here if there's anything. Like secrets. Yeah, there is secrets. Sawed-off shotgun that has less bullets or less capacity than what I have now. Still, it's good that they gave that to players who were explorers and you know, just give them a chance to replenish their stuff. But that's for people who are not like me, who are trying to keep their stuff topped up at all times. That's how I play games. I'm the person who like reloads after every gunfight, even if they still have like their entire clip -2, I'll still reload, or like grab every health pack I can, even if I don't really need it. I just like to be very prepared for every encounter, because I know that based on my skills, I need every advantage I can get. Oh god. This, sorry Sadako. She looked like the lady from the Ring movies. Actually, I know there was a second Ring movie. I don't know if it still was about the girl in the well or whatever. That looked the like in the white dress with the black hair or whatever. So maybe I should have said the Ring movie. Fix this. Ed. This seems like the kind of room that they would throw a lot of guys at you in it. And I don't dig that. That ain't my jam. Wonder if this is the other side of that door that I saw that needed the axe before. Well, in any case, I don't have E-axe. flickery lights. I don't think that's how light works. Pretty good fog effect, though. I mean, for such an old game. What is the purpose of this room? I can't see any purpose this room could have except for throwing a bunch of dudes to fight at me. It's all fire hacks all the time. Am I blind? I mean, I know that I'm not very observant, but I did not see a fire axe anywhere. Didn't even realize I was supposed to take pictures of this crap.
Compiling. Cross-referencing. The footprint is an exact match to the print I found in the metro station car. It may be the matchmaker, but I'm still concerned about that rogue fingerprint from the tape recorder. Keep following the trail. It may lead to answers. Maybe even a body.
I would if I could, but this part of the department store is flooded. His trail ends here.
It might be a long shot, but try using your gas spectrometer. Dead bodies start decaying immediately, producing hydrogen sulfide and traces of methane. If there's a body, you should be able to sniff it out.
Ah, yes, the stinky detector. Very familiar
The
with
air
this
sample
tool.
contains usual city pollutants and high concentrations of mold spores, and here we go. Methane. It's relatively weak, but definitely there.
Man, I got that guy without even having to shoot him. So that's what I was going for that one time with that guy, but I did take some damage, so maybe not worth it. Didn't even check if the stinkifier was telling me to go here, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to anyway to get that fire axe. Did you just see him get up without like using his arms or anything? He was like a fucking... I don't know what. Has some impressive core strength or something. Maybe he like farted his way like a jetpack to his feet. What, you think I was born yesterday? I know that even if you're floating face down in the water, somehow you're not dead and you'll come and attack me. I've been playing this game more than a couple minutes. Why are they playing this music still? Come on, game. I still got 3 bullets in this thing. I don't want to drop it for the fire axe. But the game is making me. Alright, for the record, this is bull, and I don't respect it. Hurt somebody. Here's someone else. Alright, so I did get to use my shotgun for, well, still one shot left, but I feel like I got most of the use out of it. How does this fire axe float? So yeah, I'm just gonna proceed. I don't want to have to fight like 10 guys with this fire axe though. Like the one weapon I'm worst with in this whole game. But I do have to carry it to a certain place where I need to use it, so not much I can do about it. Yeah, so this is that room I thought, oh yeah, they're gonna throw 10 guys at me. And it looks like they are, in fact, doing so. See some people scurrying around in the fog. I saw somebody. Hey. Hey, lady. Damn. I spent too long deliberating which finishing move I wanted to use. Why are you trying to be all sneaky, guy? Alright, I don't think there will be any more. I may be wrong, we will see. But let's just go do the thing. Also, I'll break this door too, just for shits and giggles, since we have the fire axe. Oh, or maybe this is where we're supposed to go. Oh, I guess there's two doors that both go here. So, I guess I did end up going the right way. Oh, great. Yeah, so I was thinking I'd have to break down this door over here, but we got in here. Now there's arm holding up that door. We can't crouch in this game though, so that is not relevant to us. That bird was practically a fully functional bird. Seemed like it was injured, but you know, not dead. If you took it to a vet that specialized in birds, I'm sure they could bring that bird back. Alright, I don't really know where I'm supposed to go here. Oh, maybe the stinkifier will tell me. I hate this filter that the game puts over everything sometimes. Maybe I do have to go through here. Alright, maybe I was all wrong about my sense of where I needed to go. And it is all a big circle, but I do in fact need the fire axe a couple more times here. Sorry for wasting everybody's time, including my own. Alright, here we go. Stinkifire's gonna go off the charts here. Can I get another weapon easily? Nope. Alright, fire axe it is. Don't have to like it though. Here we go. The clothes rack is actually like pretty good. Like good speed. Very good blocking speed, which I like because I'm terrible at the whole timing aspect of the combat. Oh, got all the birds. I think that's the first time that happened. Wonder how many of these have enemies in them. Oh, that's a great hiding place for a body. No one would ever think to check the dressing rooms because they think, oh, well, if the door's locked, then there's a naked person in there. I can't go in there. And if they don't go in there, they'll never find the dead body. It's genius. Wow, this is a really nice dressing room. It's got like a chair in it. It's big. It's like the size of a small apartment. It's kind of like when you use the handicap stall in a public restroom. It's like, it's huge. You got all the room in the world. And you feel like, man, I'm pooping like a king in here. So, generally...
Image received. Well, what do we have here? A matchmaker scene. But it's not quite right. Looks like you have a male corpse and a female mannequin. Exactly the opposite of normal. Well, not normal. Thomas, photograph the victim's face.
Get a picture of his whole face.
Shape and color of the facial mark is consistent with the painted marks on all the male mannequins at previous matchmaker crime scenes. But this is strange. Thomas, get a shot of his right hand, will you? us either.
This guy's the matchmaker. Well, he certainly didn't kill himself and set it up this way.
See what else you can find.
It's almost like there's a copycat who killed the actual original matchmaker, and now he's killed the matchmaker in his own, using his own MO. What the hell is this gun?
Damn. No usable DNA traces. Killer must have worn gloves. But there is something.
What is it?
Too early to call. Small particles that show up as a potential organophosphate pesticide. I'll work more on that and see what we get.
We know you're in here. Give yourself up.
Well, looks like the feds found me, but then the homeless people killed him. And it sounds like there's someone right outside. So, may as well take care of him. So far off to a bad start. This guy didn't even have a gun or anything? Is this the same cop from the beginning of the game? Did they only have one cop model? Well, anyway, so it looks like we got a copycat matchmaker. He killed a real matchmaker. Now we figured that out. We're on the trail of this copycat guy who seems to be obsessed with us for some reason. And the cops are still chasing us and then getting killed, so it seems like we're a bad dude who's killing every cop who chases us. And, yeah, let us proceed. So anyway, as I was saying before about the handicap stalls in a public restroom. Oh God, come on. Dawson! Dawson, you still with me? So as I was saying, I always like to use the handicapped stall in a public restroom. Or, well, I don't use public restrooms that often, but like at work or where there is a handicap stall and I feel like I won't be actively taking away the opportunity of a person who needs that stall to use it. When it's free, I like to use that one because it makes me feel like, yeah, I'm pooping in luxury. I got all the space in the world. And, yeah, it's just if you're already dealing with some, you know, unideal pooping situation when you're in a public restroom, so anything you can do to make it a little bit more comfortable helps. So the handicap stall improves the experience. I highly recommend trying to use it when you can. Obviously, if you see like someone in a wheelchair or something, like rolling to the bathroom, don't.
I think I've got something, Thomas. The newspaper clippings you found in the room at the metro station, each of the articles talks about a serial killer that was on your case list. 9 names were mentioned. Of those, 7 of the 9 were crossed out in each of the clippings by a black felt tip marker. The only names that weren't crossed out were the matchmaker and the torturer. Of the names that were crossed out, all those cases have gone cold.
And now you can cross off the matchmaker. Wait, are you implying that there's someone stalking serial killers? So what, he goes around killing killers and then he marks off their name in his little personal diary?
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it?
It does, but it adds up. It almost makes sense. Hold on. Ah, shit. Rosa, I have to call you back.
Ah, shit, it's the fuzz. Man, they're tear gassing me. Chill out, Thomas. What, you can't breathe a little tear gas? Watch where you're going. Alright, so we're trying to escape the department store there and busted through some doors, fell down a hole immediately. Cause Thomas can't watch where he's going. But yeah, a lot of plot development in this level. We found out that the guy we were chasing was not in fact the matchmaker, but a serial killer who kills other serial killers. And he had killed the matchmaker and then set him up in a little scenario similar to the way that the guy himself had been setting up his people he killed. And then yeah, so I guess we're still on his case because we need to catch that guy, otherwise the cops, the FBI is gonna catch us and try to pin all this stuff on us. And yeah, so that's where we're at. Guess we'll see what happens in this next chapter here. Oh, and to sort of end what I was talking about, if you see someone who's handicapped on the way to the bathroom, do not use the handicap stall. Just because there's a chance that they might need it. So better not risk putting them in that position where they can't use the stall that's intended for them because you got there first on your fully functioning mobile body that you use to like race them and snipe the stall away from them. Don't do that. Be considerate. Don't be like, I think it would be going too far if you were to like, start talking to them and like going like, oh well, do you need me to help you or anything like that? They got it. I'm sure they're functional, independent people who don't need your pity and don't need you to help them go to the bathroom. Just don't be a dick and don't take the stall right before they're trying to use it. And I think you'll be all set as far as bathroom etiquette and being a decent human being. But this is all just hypothetical. Honestly, I personally have never actually seen a handicapped person in a bathroom, let alone been in a position where I kept them from using the handicap stall. It's just like, it's one of those scenarios I always think about when I'm using it in the back of my head. It's like, well, what if that one of them comes in while I'm using this stall. But it's like kind of a unfounded, unreasonable fear, because I'm sure, just like anyone else, if the stall they need is occupied, they'll just wait. They'll just wait a few minutes for you. It's not the end of the world. It's a mild inconvenience, and it happens. But yeah, I mean, do try to be considerate of all the different people in the world who have different needs than you, or handicapped, or what have you. Don't be a dick, but also don't try to be too helpful to them, because then it's like overbearing and it might actually bother them more. Um, just treat them like a regular human being. You should always treat everybody that you meet with respect, unless you have specific reason not to. Anyway, I kind of went off on a tangent here. Not related to this game at all, just, I guess, talking about life and social conventions, I guess. I don't know. I mean, probably people have turned off the video a long time ago. But if you have opinions about anything I've been saying about the handicap stall, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.